And today, in preparation for the Mother's Day weekend that's coming up, we are making an effort to capture the top 10 deadbeat dads here in Suffolk County.
On large poster boards, the Suffolk County Sheriff lists what he calls the top 10 deadbeat dads. One allegedly owes $209,000 in back child support. Another, $371,000. And the top man, $422,000.
We are talking about thousands of dollars that could have went to food, clothing, doctor's appointments, or school supplies.
He's asking for the public's help.
If you recognize one of the individuals on the list, do the right thing. Call us. Let us help these children get the support they deserve.
If caught, the men face jail time.
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
You're not getting in my panties without you coming out the pocket, period.
See, that's crazy.
And it's not even a case where I call it selling. See?
What is it then?
No, because I'm not going to say pay me and I'm going to give you.
Asking for something, that's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, explain.
You have to do it with class.
Right,
I call it doing it with class. So I'm going to ask you for something.
Right.
If you don't give it to me, you don't provide it, I don't want to talk to you.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling.
Okay. You raggedy bitches are saying pay your goddamn bills. Bitch, what was you doing before you met this nigga? Huh? All right, then. So, no, your bills is your responsibility. If you're not in the same household, your bills belongs to you. They don't belong to nobody else. Your maintenance belong to you.
From Mississippi, my auntie and my family,
yeah,
they're going to look at you stupid if you laying on your back and you're not receiving it. If you laying on your back and you getting nutted in and you still go home crying about your bills, something wrong.
Well, fine, then ride me and then just pull out in your mouth. Then whatever. Like, at the end of the day, your bills is still your bills, bitch.
Damn!
Somebody say, yo, Gunz, worry about your child support. Never been on child support. 10 kids, 6 baby mothers. Gotta know how to pick them, baby. They know when you up, you give the shirt off your back. When you down, they understand. Not a bitch that's gonna go, you know what, Your Honor, I want him locked up because he ain't do. Yeah, I don't have that. Great mothers, great women. I was fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't that lucky. However, I know how to pick them, baby. Sound like a stick up. However, again, it's hard to feel sorry for people with money that make those kind of. There's way too many girls out here that are dealing with that kind of shit. Gotta know how to pick them, baby. Gotta know how to pick them.
The U.S. government loves baby mamas. And if you're thinking, what, that doesn't make sense, it absolutely does. All you have to do is follow the money. What's the first step when a couple fights? Divorce. Who makes money during divorce? Lawyers, judges, and then what else happens? There's custody battles over who gets the kids. Then there's alimony, someone paying the other person. There's child support, another person paying the other person. And every single step of the way, someone's cashing a check on your pain. And that's not where it ends. Let's say you're successful, which in most cases, the mother gets custody of the kids and she gets the state's resources. What happens? The fathers are left behind. Now we have this generation of men that are aimless. And you're probably wondering, wait, why are they aimless? Most men thrive. They're fulfilled by taking care of their families. They know I have to be a role model for these kids. Even when you watch movies and someone's coming to kill a dad, the dad's always like, oh no, I have kids. I have kids. Like they live for their families. Now you remove the one thing that motivates them and you throw them out into society. They're going to do a lot of stupid things. A lot of stupid things that will land them in prison. But not just that, their own kids have a high chance of being in prison. 90% of inmates in prison grew up without a father. When the father is out of the picture, the mother can't raise the kids alone. I don't care if she's the most amazing, dedicated mother in the world. There's something fathers have that mothers don't have.
You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
Why you think marrying once is the right thing to do financially.
You know, I wrote this book years ago called Men, Women, Money. When I was researching it, I went to divorce lawyers to figure out. I thought infidelity was the reason people got divorced. Most marriages end after 5 years, 50% of them. And it turns out it has nothing to do with infidelity. It has everything to do with financial stress.
Yeah.
When one partner outspends the other, that's why you get divorced. And what I figured out, and I believe this to be true, and I tell everybody getting married, there's a first child you have at the table, even though no one's been born yet. It's called Mr. Money. And you've got to take care of that child. That child, you're creating a business. When you get married, it's a financial union. That's what families do. They take care of each other. And so you got to start thinking about, who am I marrying? Do we have the same financial goals? Are we going to get there together? Or is my other significant going to spend me into debt? And that's really what I'm talking about there. And all of my friends that have been married 3-4 times, they're not very happy. And I keep telling them, maybe it's you. Maybe you're the problem.
The biggest wealth destroyer is divorce.
Yes, it's a geometric decrease in your wealth. You get divorced, you have to sell a lot of stuff, you got to pay capital gains tax on it, and you have to distribute it. And then you get married again, you start all over again with half the money you had before. Why don't you just fall in love with your wife all over again, or husband, and forget about it?
And it's a reminder that the most important decision you make is choosing who you marry.
1,000%.
The first time, and hopefully it works out.
Choose wisely.
Yeah.
Choose
Yes.
wisely.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like, we got these motherfuckers in child support, putting motherfuckers on blast. I'm about, oh, we got nigga owing 500,000 in child support. You know what happened with this nigga owing 500,000 in child support? This nigga thought he had a wife, right? He fucked around and had 5, 6 kids with the bitch. And now the bitch put you on child support. It's not even a question on what happened. That's why there's a lot of Mexicans and other folk in there, right? Right? Because you'll think you'll see nothing but black folk in there, but it's a whole lot of others because they getting fucked too. This ain't just about no black, white, none of that shit. This is about people being money hungry. And if you're dealing with the wrong type of woman and she's money hungry for your money, you're dead. You're dead. Like, you're going to be cooked for sure. Like, no problem. Filleted. Nigga. You just have 5 kids with a bitch that don't like you. Nigga. Like, you want to go to jail? You wanna do this? You wanna keep getting your money took from child support in any way? Like, there's no way you're gonna be able to get away from the child support system. 500,000 in child support. This clearly shows me that a nigga thought that he had a wife. A nigga thought that he could take his wife serious enough to have multiple kids with her. And he learned the hard way. Like most of us, we learn from our mistakes. A wise person will learn from others' mistakes. But we don't usually read the books and shit like that to even learn about their mistakes. Anyway, why the fuck do you think that this whole goddamn county has to do a shout out to the people that owe child support? I think they know they owe child support. He can't even drive. Y'all took his license. Y'all got warrants out for his arrest. And then nigga know he owes child support. Now you gonna put him on blast on Mother's Day? The hypocrisy of people. Do you think that the kids need $500,000? Can you name me something that you would spend $500,000 on for a kid? It's like 50,000 will probably get the kid everything they could imagine. Anything they could think of, probably 50,000, and the kid can't even think of nothing else to spend the money on. But you got a woman asking the courts for $500,000 at the end of the day. She doesn't go and wipe off all this debt. She doesn't say that, oh, he quit working. There's no reason to just keep on pursuing him and shit like this. She's like, no, fuck that. Keep that on him. And this happens when a woman is so spiteful. She doesn't see anything else but her own selfish ways. She doesn't want to see nothing else but revenge. I'm not so. I don't know why women seem so vengeful, vengeful. Doesn't make any sense to me. Because you laid down with the nigga for it had to be what almost a year. You know what I'm saying? They like unless he left you as soon as you said he was pregnant, he left your ass. Because if a nigga sat through that whole pregnancy with you, you obviously wanted to be around him, obviously wanted to deal with him in some type of way. But as soon as the baby dropped, you want to start asking for child support and shit like this. Or wait for 2, 3 babies to drop. Or like we've heard before, might have to go pull up that clip for that Mexican lady saying how she get the nigga for child support every time. And she got like 3, 4 kids by different dudes and she just running up the child support. This happens all the time. So like I said, this is why you see so many different type of ethnicity men. They thought they could just have a family. I want 3 kids. I want kids. You're about to learn about the American system, the family court today. You're gonna learn about it. And if you want to learn all the way, it's gonna be a whole process of learning. Right? But it seems like the way to go nowadays, instead of actually having a healthy, successful family structure, child support, you know, alimony, divorce, you know, unhealthy relationships, mental breakdowns and shit. People that's claiming to be bipolar and taking the kids. People that's claiming to have depression and still taking the kids. People that's claiming to have all these fucking mental breakdowns and still have custody of the fucking kids. It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.